Welcome to the overview for this week, and we're in a special place. We're in the Parliamentary Museum in the dungeons of Tasmania Parliament House. Well, this week again we exposed the Hodgman government and their secrecy in terms of the budget cuts that are coming down the line. We know that in the ambulance services, the Premier refused to commit to acknowledging that there was a $5.7 million cut. He refused to acknowledge that there was a $34 million cut for community services. And we've seen with family services, family support services for those suffering from family domestic violence, there is a 200% increase in their workload, yet despite the Premier committing to meeting with the staff that do that really important work supporting families, that he's refusing to actually meet with them. In question time, it was exposed that the Premier, on a Dorothy Dix answer, talking up the importance of the Hobart Port and the importance of visitations from icebreakers and cruise ships, that we know that there is only one pilot. That's 24/7. There is only one pilot working the waterways of the Hobart Port. That is a major risk to not only the economy, but it's an enormous workplace health and safety issue for that pilot. It's been the case for the last 3 weeks, and it will be the case for the next 4 to 6 weeks, heading into what will be a very busy season. This is an example of the government asleep at the wheel. We raised these issues about Hobart Ports and the lack of pilots 12 months ago, and now we've seen the Premier trying to brag about all the work, but not understanding what's needed to actually deliver on that. During the week, we had the recount of the Clark seat with Scott Bacon retiring from Parliament, and the recount was played out, and Madeleine Ogilvie, former Labor member, won that count. She decided not to come back to the Labor Party but to sit as an independent. Well, that's democracy, that's how it rolls. That won't divert us from the focus of making sure that we keep this government to account. That's the real thing, that's what people of Tasmania want us to do. It's about making sure that we build jobs, build a strong economy, but also the government does the right thing by delivering on essential services in health, education and community services and housing. That's our focus this week. A government still absolutely no idea about how to resolve the budget mess that they've got themselves into, can't deliver good services, and despite some of the best economic times the state has seen in many, many years, we have the highest unemployment rate in the country. Back in a few weeks' time, and we'll update you then on the overview.